Alright, okay guys, we're back with Neverwinter Beta weekend. Um, this is like the first little central town hub you start out at. Um, Pretty cool. The guards actually have pretty cool armor, as you can tell. Um, I can't wait to get some armor like that. Just to let you know, shields and weapons and everything do change in look. I have like a longsword right now and my shield looks like that. Every time you upgrade a piece of armor, you know, if it's different, it's gonna look different. So that's actually really cool. I was gonna show you this right here. This is like the mount. This is like the stables area. You can see what mounts there are. This is the regular horse that people get. This is the armored horse you'll get if you buy the $60 uh, founders package. Here's an armored wolf. Here's a regular wolf. And right here is like a fiery death steed, which is really cool. You know, you can hear the fire as you get close to it. Um, let's talk about the character menu a little bit. So pressing C is going to bring up your character sheet. You know, you got helm, chest, bracers, sword, shield, boots, pants, shirt, belt, 2 rings, and a necklace. The necklace actually acts as a cloak too. So if you have like I think I have one on in here, maybe I don't. I had a cloak earlier that I got, and when I equipped it, it unequipped my necklace, so I'm guessing that they're the same thing. When you click on head, you know, you can unequip, change appearance. Oh, I guess there might be some kind of transmogrification or some dye. Um, Obviously, helms don't appear on the tieflings, so you can zoom in here. It'll show your health over here, what your health is. From items, from buffs. Your armor class. Armor class is like increases your base damage. Resistance, like it says, lowers the amount of damage you take from incoming attacks. So guardians are going to want a high armor class, which you get, and you can even spec into. Here's all your power down here. Power, critical to armor, pin, recovery, defense, deflect, blah blah blah, regeneration. Obviously I have none. I did have some gear with like 3 regeneration. It was like 1 health every like 2 or 3 seconds. It was really low. Um, Powers. So these are like what's on your keys down here. Over here you have your daily powers. You see you get your first one at level 4, which you hit level 4 at the end of the very first quest you even do, the little entry level quest thing, which is pretty cool. I have this one, you know, gives me a lot of damage. This one actually heals me for however many percent of damage that I deal, depending on whatever rank I have. This one's like a cone AoE type thing in the ground. Um, and as you can see, it keeps going, it keeps going. I don't get my next new one until level 35. And level 60 is the cap so far from what we can tell from the trees. Encounter powers, these are the things you can put on Q, E, and R. And these will change. I got lunging strike, knee breaker, where I hit them in the knee and they're slowed, enforced threat, um, into the fray, increase your party's speed, blah blah blah. Um, and then over here is you have at will. These are your mouse 1 and mouse 2 attacks. Your class abilities. So this is my tab attack right here, and this is my basically passive. And then in general, you have what it's going to tell you what your shift button does, what your racial bonuses are, and then what your skill is. Like I was saying earlier, guardians have dungeoneering, thieves or trickster rogues have thievery, and clerics have religion. And there's going to be 2 more. There's going to be one for arcane and nature. And a little bit about that. Let me go into that. You can actually pick up these items while you're out in the world, and they will, like this one, Milk of Chante, it allows me to have the nature skill for 3 minutes. This one gives me arcane, this one gives me religion, this one gives me thievery. So, you know, if I'm out and about and there's like I'm seeing a lot of thievery chests or whatever in the dungeon, you know, you can use one of those and you can have that skill to open whatever those chests are if you might get lucky and get some gear. Here are feats. So we have heroic and paragon points that you get while leveling up. I think you start getting these ever after level like 12 or 15. I'm not exactly sure. Um, Actually, it probably is like 10 since I have 14. But these are like these aren't really like trees right here. I mean, like I put 5 in here, 5 in here, and then I just went up to this one. So you don't have to progress through each one to get to the one. But this is like, increases duration of your prone. You gain more threat by each rank. Like this one, I gain a percentage of my maximum hit points when I'm healed. Effectiveness of armor class, blah blah blah. So that's the typical talent trees. Then, or the typical just, I don't know. These aren't talent trees, but these are talent trees. These are like classic. I don't know how you get paragon points. So, but as you can see, you can view the paragon trees, and there's 3 for me: a conqueror, guardian, and tactician. Looks like they all have an ability at the end, maybe. It's pretty cool. Um, Now let's talk about companions. So at level, man, I want to say 15, you're gonna get a quest to get a companion. Every time you like get something new in this game, a thing's gonna pop up on the side that looks like this. You press Control P to get this. It's gonna tell you like, new task, acquire your first mount. All you have to do is click it. It's going to open up a quest that's going to lead you to where you need to go to get that. I did it before I clicked on that thing, so now it's kind of bugging. It's just telling me goodbye. Let's see, new feats. You've earned 14 feat points. So I click it. It's going to take me here. I can spend my feat points. The same thing. A lot of people are like, how do I get my companion? Well, when you get to the appropriate level, it's going to pop up over there and you'll be able to click it. So as you can see, you can have 5 companions. You can even have idle companions that maybe you're not using. They have skins, so you can change the look of them. It tells you what attacks they have, their stats and effects, their experience. They can have 2 runes. They can have 3 rune stones, a waist, and 2 necks apparently. If you have a waist in your inventory, you can I'm pretty sure. Well, if something's empty, I know when runestone was empty, I clicked runestone and it showed me which ones I had available in my bag to put on this guy. But yeah, so that's pretty much a companion. There's a bunch of different ones. Like there's a tank companion. There's one that I think there's one that heals. This one's a DPS. It told me it was like really good to go with a tank character, so I picked it. I've seen a hawk, a ghost, a wolf, a familiar, like a NPC human-looking one. I've seen a rock one, and they're pretty cool. Here's just a tip for you guys that may not know. Your companion is going to level up. Like, you may look in here after a while and he'll be like level 3. But you have to do this. You have to send them to training for them to actually reach that next level. So his purple bar may say that he's like 4 because he's got enough experience for level 4. But if you haven't sent him to training, he's still only 1. And when he gets back from that training, he'll be level 2. And it increases. Like, it's like 30 seconds, a minute, 90 seconds, and it starts getting higher. Like my last one was 15 minutes, so now I have to send him to training. He's going to be gone for 18 minutes, but when he comes back, he'll be level 10. So don't forget to do that, guys, or your companion is never going to level up. So that's the companion aspect, and I went over the character sheet. Let me just roll around. I mean, there's auction houses here. Sorry, my nose is kind of messed up. Here's bounty boards. Here's where you can access player-created quests. This guy right here, he's a postal courier. They don't have mailboxes, they actually have couriers. So you'll see the icon floating on his crotch right now will actually be floating over his head, and it will say postal courier. And that's how you access your mail. If you have like items in your mail, then you have to actually go to him to get them. The auction house is over here. These are auctioneers. I haven't messed with the auction house too much because I've just been too happy just playing through the game and experiencing it. But I mean, this game looks amazing, and the amount of detail and the amount of fun in the combat and you know, just what they've done with it, I have to say I'm really impressed for it being free to play. I mean, really impressed. These guys at these statues, this chick's a Pegasus seal trader, and there's another one over here that's a lion seal trader. Um, you get seals in dungeons. Like each boss will drop a seal. There's like 4 to 5 bosses in a dungeon. Um, you trade these seals in for gear. You need like 5, 7, or 10 for certain pieces. So depending on what kind of armor it is, I don't know if like the quality of it makes it cost more or what. But so that way they did that in case, you know, maybe you get unlucky and you don't win loot. Um, you'll be able to trade the seals in for equal quality loot. Um, so that's a really nice feature. I want to talk about this, so let me get off here. When you're in a rest area like this, when you're near a campfire, this thing up here, you can use an invocation skill. Now, when you're rolling about, you're going to get these things that look like this. Portable altar. Double click one. Blah, blah, blah. Portable altar. So you can pray at these altars once every hour. I just prayed at this one. And once every hour, you can get anything in here. I usually get like between 750 and 1500 astral diamonds. I usually get 5 experience points. Sometimes I'll get like a rune stone, or I'll get, you know, something like that, like some health potions or something. And yeah, and that's pretty cool. So every hour you can get free stuff. You know, all you have to do is summon one of these altars or be near a campfire. I don't see. Oh, that's Control I. Oh wow, I just got that. This whole time I thought it was Control 1, so I kept pressing Control 1, and I was like, what the hell? It's not working. But I'm probably going to end this video. I might make some later of me and my group doing combat, or just do one later of me rolling through a dungeon or something. But I just wanted to show you guys the game and show you. I'm really excited for this game. You know, I've never played a Dungeons and Dragons game, but this one is like awesome. Having a ton of fun. The combat is really engaging and fun, and really excited for the release of this. It's crazy, you know, what they've done with free-to-play games lately. Some games that cost, you know, regular, normal 50, 60 bucks on PC don't even look this good or have the amount of detail or depth in the combat and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you later.